Python interview questions and answers. Beginner means advanced. Introduction. This is a structured set of commonly asked Python interview questions with clear answers. It covers X. Python fundamentals, data structures, functions and OOP, memory management, error handling, modules and packages, advanced Python concepts. This format is widely used in backend, data, and software engineering interviews. 120. Python Basics. 1. What is Python? Python is a high-level interpreted programming language used for web development, automation, data science, and backend systems. 2. What are Python features? Key, simple syntax, dynamically typed, interpreted, object-oriented, large standard library. 3. What are Python data types? Int, float, str, bool, list, tuple, set, dict. 4. Difference between list and tuple. List means mutable, tuple means immutable. 5. What is dynamic typing? Variable type is decided at runtime. 6. What is indentation in Python? Python uses indentation to define blocks of code. 7. What is PEP8? Python style guide for clean code. 8. What is Python interpreted language? Code is executed line by line. 9. What are keywords? Reserved words in Python. 10. What is none? Represents absence of value. 11:30. Data structures. 11. What is list? Ordered, mutable, collection. 12. What is dictionary? Key value pair structure. Name, John, age 25. 13. What is set? Unordered collection of unique values. 14. What is tuple? Immutable ordered collection. 1.5. Difference between list and set. List means duplicates allowed. Set means no duplicates. 16. What is slicing? Extracting part of a sequence. ARR 1 to 5. 17. What is deep copy versus shallow copy? Shallow means references copied, deep means full independent copy. 18. What is comprehension? Short way to create collections. X for X in range 5. 19. What is lambda? Anonymous function. Lambda x, x times 2, 20. What is map filter? Map means transform data. Filter means filter data. 21 to 40. Functions in OOP. 21. What is a function? Block of reusable code. 22. What is args and ... quarks? Args means multiple positional arguments. Quargs means keyword arguments. 23. What is recursion? Function calling itself. 24. What is scope? Local, global, non-local. 25. What is closure? Function with preserved outer scope. 26. What is OOP? Object-oriented programming paradigm. 27. What is a class? Blueprint for objects. 28. What is an object? Instance of a class. 29. What is inheritance? Child class inherits parent class. 30. Types of inheritance. Single, multiple, multi-level. 31. What is polymorphism? Same function behaves differently. 32. What is encapsulation? Hiding internal data. 33. What is abstraction? Hiding implementation details. 34. What is constructor? Unaccepted. 35. What is self? Reference to current object. 36. What is method overloading? Same method with different inputs. Python handles differently. 37. What is method overriding? Child class redefines parent method. 38. What are decorators? Modify function behavior. Def decorator func. Def wrapper. Print before func. Return wrapper 39. What is @static method? Method without access to class or instance. 40. What is @class method? Method that receives class reference. 41 to 60. Memory and internals. 41. How does memory work in Python? Python uses heap memory and reference counting. 42. What is garbage collection? Automatic memory cleanup. 43. What is reference counting? Tracks object references. 44. What is Python GIL? Global interpreter lock prevents multiple threads executing Python bytecode simultaneously. 45. What is mutability? Mutable means can change. Immutable means cannot change. 46. Why strings are immutable? For performance and safety. 47. What is ID function? Returns memory address reference. 48. What is interned string? Reused string objects for optimization. 49. What is memory leak? Unused memory, not released. 50. How to avoid memory leaks. Close references. Close resources. Use generators. 51. What are generators? Functions that yield values lazily. Def gen. Yield 1, 52. What is yield? Returns value without stopping. Function permanently. 53. Generator versus list. Generator means lazy. List means stored in memory. 54. What is iterator? Object used for iteration. 55. What is iterable? Object that can return iterator. 56. What is next? Gets next item from iterator. 57. What is iter? Returns iterator object. 58. What is next? Returns next value. 59. What is duck typing? If it behaves like expected, it's accepted. 60. What is monkey patching? Modifying code at runtime. 61 to 80. Modules, exceptions, and file handling. 61. What is module? Python file with reusable code. 62. What is package? Collection of modules. 63. What is import? Used to include modules. 64. What is exception? Runtime error. 65. What is try except? Error handling block. 66. What is finally? Always executed block. 67. What is raise? Used to throw exceptions. 68. What is custom exception? User-defined error class. 69. File handling modes. R means read, W means write, A means append. 70. How to open file? Open file.txt. R. 71. What is with statement? Automatically closes file. 72. What is OS module? Interact with operating system. 73. What is sys module? System-specific parameters. 74. What is pip? Python package manager. 75. What is virtual environment? Isolated Python environment. 76. What is requirements.txt? Lists project dependencies. 77. What is logging? Recording runtime events. 78. Why use logging instead of print? Better control, better levels, infer, error. 79. What is debugging? Finding and fixing errors. 80. What is traceback? Error stack trace. 81 to 100. Advanced Python. 81. What is multithreading? Multiple threads in a process. 82. What is multiprocessing? Multiple processes running simultaneously. 83. Difference between threading and multiprocessing. Threading means shared memory. Multiprocessing means separate memory. 84. What is async programming? Non-blocking execution. 85. What is async.io? Library for async programming. 86. What is event loop? Manages async tasks. 87. What is context manager? Used with. 88. What is enter and exit? Context manager methods. 89. What is metaclass? Class of a class. 90. What is reflection? Inspecting objects at runtime. 91. What is type hinting? Adding type annotations. 92. What is MyPy? Static type checker. 93. What is dependency injection? Passing dependencies instead of creating them. 94. What is caching? Storing results for reuse. 95. What is functools.lru cache? Built-in caching decorator. 96. What is serialization? Converting object to format JSON, bytes. 97. What is deserialization? Converting back to object. 98. What is REST API? Web service architecture. 99. What is Flask Django? Python web frameworks. 100. How to optimize Python performance. Use generators. Avoid global variables. Use built-in functions. Optimize loops. Use caching. Final summary. Python interviews test. Check. Fundamentals, data structures, OOP concepts, memory model, async programming, real-world backend knowledge. Key idea. Understanding Python internals is more important than memorizing syntax.